Welcome to this quick control tutorial. My name is Noé Gutierrez and I'm the support engineer at Quick Server Controls. In this video, I'll show you how to download your first program. We'll first start off with a simple requirement and then build along as we go. We'll first start with a new program by going to File, New Program File. And the first requirement is to move 1000 counts in 1 second. So to do that, we'll add a move command by going to the Programs menu, Add Line. We'll then click the Move tab, and we'll want to select the MRT command, which is a move relative time base. So go ahead and double click the MRT, and we want a distance of 1000 counts, ramp time of 100 milliseconds, total time of 1000 milliseconds. So we'll go ahead and click OK, and that adds the MRT command to our program. Now the MRT is added to line 2 because there's a default command of an REM command on line 1. The REM stands for remark. It allows us to add comments or remarks to the program to make the program easier to read. So I'll go ahead and just type in a simple description. Move 1000 counts in 1 second, and you'll notice that remarks are in green and commands are in blue. So I'll download this one line move command to the controller by clicking the download button. We get a message saying that the program was downloaded, so we'll click OK. And to run the program, you can either cycle power to the controller or you can click the restart button. So I'll go ahead and click restart. Now if you notice, the position of the motor before the program ran was at 0 counts. As I hit restart, the motor ran it rotated 1000 counts, and now it's at 1003 counts. Now, after it moves 1000 counts, we then want to move back 1000 counts. So we'll add another MRT command. We'll go to Programs, Add Line, double click the MRT. This time we want a distance of 1000 counts, ramp time 100 milliseconds, and the total time I'll set it to half a second. So the second MRT moves the same distance but in half the time. So I'll go ahead and add a remark to the above the second MRT. So I'll click the first MRT and go to Programs, Add Line. The Add Line will add a command below the current highlighted command. The Insert line will add a command above the current highlighted command. I want to add the remark below the MRT command, so I'll go to Programs, Add Line. I'll click the Remark tab and then type in my remark. So I'll move negative 1000 counts in half second. So click OK. So now I have 2 remarks and 2 motion commands. I'll go ahead and click the download/restart. The download/restart will download the program and will automatically run or restart the program. And as you can see, the position it's back to 0. When the program runs, it'll move to position 1000 and then move back to position 0. So I'll click restart. You can see the position go from 0 to 1000 and then back to 0. What we'll do next is we want to then repeat these 2 commands. So we need to add a command that allows us to jump back to this first MRT. So what I'll do is I'll click the second MRT to add a command below that, and then I'll go to Programs, Add Line. I'll go to the Flow tab, and I'll select the jump command. The jump command asks for an existing label or create a new one. I'll go ahead and create a new one since no label exists currently in the program. So I'll just type in loop, click OK. Now I'll enter a label in my program. So I want to jump to this first MRT. So I'll click the label column and just start typing in loop. So now the controller will jump back to this first MRT once it gets to this jump command. So it'll keep running this loop or indefinitely. There are no conditions that'll exit or stop the loop from jumping unless there's a jam on the motor or the power supply or trips. This loop will jump indefinitely. So I'll go ahead and download the program. And when I download the program, you'll see the position go from 0 to 1000 and then back to 0. And at this point, I'd like to introduce you to our debug tool. Debug allows you to see what commands are currently being executed by the controller. To enable debug, you check this debug checkbox, and you'll see the current command that's running highlighted in yellow, and it's currently running in real-time trace. So that's we can slow down the trace by clicking the single step trace. And we can also control the advancement of the program by clicking this single step break, which then we can control the advancement one line at a time. So we would have to click on the single step break in order to advance to the next line. And as you can see here, it's holding on line 2. It's currently in its initial position. As soon as I hit the single step break, it'll execute the MRT command, and you'll see the position move to 1000. There it is. Now it's waiting for on the second MRT command to move back to negative 1000, so it'll move back to its 0. And now it's waiting on this jump command. So what I'll do is I'll set it back to real-time trace. And as you can see, since the program's running indefinitely, our program state here is program run. So what I'll do is I'll get out of debug by unchecking it, and then I'll hit this stop hand, and you'll see the state of the program go program stop. Now what I'll do what I want to do after each move is add a delay command. So I'll click the MRT command, go to programs, add line, and under the flow tab I want the delay command. So double click the delay command, and I'll add a delay of 1 second for the first MRT move. And then for the second MRT move, I'll click the second MRT move, programs, add line, delay. I'll add a 2 second delay, and I'll go ahead and download restart. Programs downloaded, and then I'll check debug, and with the extended delays there, you'll see in real-time trace the program pause for the length of the delay. This concludes the quick control training video. For questions or comments, email us at support@quickservercontrols.com and visit us at quickservercontrols.com for more information.